Ladies and gentlemen, I need your help. We are 10. The magic number is 10 followers away from 1,000 followers on Twitter. Make sure you follow me over there, and I'm going to make a deal for you. But for the latest Red Sox news, rumors, highlights, rants, live tweeting of all the games, make sure you follow me over on Twitter. The link's going to be down below in the comments and the description of today's video. I'm going to make a deal with you. The next 10 people, to follow me to get me to 1,000 followers, I'm going to shout you out on tomorrow's video. So do it right now. If you want a shout out on tomorrow's video, just go down and follow me on Twitter. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back into another edition of the Red Sox Run, and I am your host, Jack, and today we've got a bunch of injury news and notes to talk about, and then we will recap the Red Sox losing again on a night when the Toronto Blue Jays also lost. Let's just get into it. I'm not even going to delay any further. Justin Slaten, we got really good news on Justin Slaten yesterday, which is desperately needed because of the makeup of the bullpen currently. Jen McCaffrey had the following. Justin Slaten was scheduled for live BP, but the team decided to just send him on a rehab assignment today in Worcester. He'll need at least a few outings let me get my bearings. He'll need at least a few outings because he's been out since June 1st. Cora said they don't want to rush him, but feels this is the next best step. This is absolutely fantastic news for any Red Sox fan. Justin Slaten is the right-handed, high-leverage pitcher that you desperately need in the bullpen. And honestly, you just need right-handed relievers that are consistent because none of your right-handed pitchers right now are pitching good at all. Not really any of your relievers, not named Aroldis Chapman, are pitching good at all right now. So to get Justin Slaten back, a high-leverage arm, a righty high-leverage arm to be the complement to Aroldis Chapman, that's incredibly valuable and something that they really need. Like I said, we're going to talk about the bullpen when we recap the game at the end of the video, but the bullpen's a problem right now. It's not the only problem. We'll talk about the offense as well. That's also a problem, but the bullpen is the biggest glaring problem on this team right now. And yes, I assume that in the next few weeks, some call-ups will be made, some roster moves will be made as well, but as it stands right now, this bullpen needs help, and Justin Slaten, adding him into the ecosystem would be very, very valuable. Now, it's not going to happen within the next week or so. It's probably going to be a few weeks. Like I said, I'm predicting around the beginning of September, but you just got to tread water until then. Your schedule should be getting lighter, but you've lost 2 straight and against teams that aren't very good. So I'm going to pump the brakes, but for now, Justin Slaten, very good news, going on a rehab start in Worcester starting today. If you're excited for Justin Slaten to get back on the Major League roster, just go down below and type me in the comments. Every single person that watches this video should comment me at least once because I know we all want Justin Slaten back as soon as possible. We also got some pretty good Wilyer Abreu news. I had a video that was going to go out yesterday around Wilyer Abreu and Marcelo Meyer, but the Nathaniel Lowe video was just doing so well that I decided to just let that ride. Wilyer Abreu got hurt. It was the tightness in his oblique, I believe. I could be wrong. I don't have it off the top of my head. But here's what Alex Cora had to say on Wilyer Abreu, though. This is positive news. Willie is sore. He's tight. We'll take it day by day. A lot of improvement from last night. We feel positive on that one. We'll see what happens. It doesn't mean it's not an IL, but we'll be patient and see how it goes. So he kept it open to interpretation. It doesn't mean it's not going to be an IL stint. There may be an IL stint, but a lot of improvement from last night. He did not react poorly to the injury. It seems like he reacted better to even what they thought he was going to react, and that's a really good sign. Remember, Wilyer said that he was hoping he would be ready for the opener against New York on Thursday. If he is reacting well, then legitimately he could be back on Thursday. They're not going to rush it. They're going to make sure that he's fully 100%, but this at least is a very positive move in the right direction to get Wilyer back as soon as possible. You cannot lose your home run leader right now. You can't. You need him. This offense has absolutely no pop right now. This offense has absolutely no juice right now. Losing Wilyer would be a big hit. So for Wilyer to be improving day by day, to be feeling better, That's a good sign. We're going to talk about the game here in a few minutes, but we did also have some roster news, which is fairly notable. Rob Refsnyder was sent to the 10-day IL with an oblique strain. He hasn't played for the last few games. Apparently, he hurt it in batting practice. So hopefully he heals up and gets better. He doesn't play a lot, but he's very key on this bench as the lefty masher that you like to put in the lineup against lefties. And he is also a backup outfield option in case, God forbid, someone else gets hurt. So hopefully he heals up quickly. Hopefully it's not a long-term thing, and he is back relatively soon. Nate Eaton was also called up yesterday as well. He played in the game yesterday. And Nathaniel Lowe was officially signed by the Boston Red Sox. He pinch hit yesterday, had a walk yesterday, which was really nice to see. The corresponding move for Nathaniel Lowe was Ali Sanchez DFA'd. It didn't make sense to carry 3 catchers at this point. Carlos Narvaez looks good. He looks healthy. So they didn't need to carry 3 catchers. I think they're probably hoping he's going to make it through waivers. He might. And if he does, then he'll outright to the minor leagues. And you've got him just in case Narvaez gets hurt. God forbid. Last piece of news. Good news, sad news, but good news. Tanner Houck had his Tommy John yesterday. It was successful, so now the very long road to recovery begins for him. We wish him the best, and hopefully there is no lockout in 2027, and he is back pitching for the Boston Red Sox at that point. I'm going to ask you this question because I want to get the pulse of the nation. Do you like the Nathaniel Lowe signing? Pinch hit yesterday, had a walk, looked good from the one at bat that he had. I hope he's in the lineup today or at least starting against New York. But you let me know. Do you like the Nathaniel Lowe signing? Type Y for yes if you do. Type N for no if you do not. Let me know down below in the comments. I'm a big fan of it. I know a lot of people on yesterday's video were a big fan of it as well, but if you're watching for the first time, give me your thoughts down below in the comments section. We're going to get into the game here in a second, but first, if you have not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are bringing you daily coverage around the Boston Red Sox. News, rumors, injury news, roster news, trade news in the offseason, free agency news in the offseason, everything under the sun surrounding the Boston Red Sox, we have for you here. As well as we are recapping all 162 games in 1-minute short form videos. I watch the games so you don't have to. Join us for the playoff push. Join us for the playoffs. We will also be live with watch parties. Help us get to 5,000 subscribers by the 1st of September. That is the goal, and I think we can get there. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and join the family right now. It wasn't pretty, folks. Red Sox lose 6-3 to the Baltimore Orioles. The Orioles, who as of late have been playing a little bit better, on a little bit of a hot streak as of late, but are still the worst team in the AL East, have still mightily struggled, and are a beatable team, and you lose. And look, I don't think I would have walked out of yesterday's game and had Dustin May not being the problem on my bingo card, but he was the least of your worries. He went 6 innings, 8 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 5 Ks. All things considered, that's a pretty damn good stat line. You gave the Red Sox the potential to win. You kept them in the game for 6 innings. You had length. You didn't give up a bunch of runs. And at that point, by the time he left, it was a 2-0 ball game or a 2-1 ball game. No, it was a 2-0 ball game at that point. And you gave the Red Sox a chance to win. Alas, though, the bullpen did you in once again. Giovanni Moran comes out, gives you 2 innings. He gives up 2 runs on 2 hits and 2 walks. Walks are going to kill you. And he gave up 2 runs. Not what you want to see. Made it 4-0 at the time. And then Jordan Hicks comes in the 9th, gives up 2 more runs. At that point, it's 6-1, and the game is all but over. I don't know what it is about your bullpen right now. It's absolutely atrocious. Anyone not named Aroldis Chapman is struggling, and that's why getting Justin Slaten back as soon as possible is key. However, even though the bullpen stunk and just wasn't that good, your offense didn't do you any favors either. The offense didn't look good today at all. 6 hits, 8 Ks. That's pretty much it. 4 of your 6 hits came from Roman Anthony and Trevor Story. 1 from Jarren Duran, 1 from Nate Eaton. You scored 2 of your 3 runs in the 9th when the game was pretty much done and dusted. A lot of really uncompetitive at-bats. Rafaela goes 0 for 4. Narvaez goes 0 for 4. Toro goes 0 for 3. Narvaez goes 0 for 3, excuse me. Romy Gonzalez goes 0 for 3. He strikes out twice. 7-8-9 going 0 for. Not a recipe for success. Your cleanup batter going 0 for. Not a recipe for success. This team at points is not a serious team. I cannot wait till Nathaniel Lowe takes over for Abraham Toro. I feel instantly better with Nathaniel Lowe in the lineup. You need Wilyer Abreu back. Bring him in. You instantly feel better with Wilyer Abreu in your lineup. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The offense has been bad. I believe it is 13 hits in the last 2 games. And you've lost 2 very winnable games on days when the Blue Jays, also lost 2 games. If you would have won these games over the last 2 days, you would be 3 games back on the Blue Jays. Alas, you stay 5 games back. Let's look at the scores. Oh, man. Guardians are currently winning 1-0 over the D-backs in the top of the 5th. You guys will know what these scores are at the end by the time this video comes out, but it is what it is. And the only other 3 games that matter, Blue Jays lose, Mariners lose, Rangers lose. Royals beat the Rangers. So most of the teams that you were monitoring lost. And yeah, it's not great. So let's take a look at the standings while we're at it. This is funny. All 3 teams in the wild card are tied for the last wild card spot. The Yankees, Red Sox, and Mariners are all tied for the final wild card spot. The Yankees have the run differential tiebreaker over you. And yeah, Guardians are 3.5 games back. Royals are also 3.5 games back. Those are the only 2 teams that I see competing for a wild card spot by the end of the year. The Rangers are 6 back. The Tampa Bay Rays are 6.5 back. I think they are too far out of the picture, in my humble opinion. So 3.5 games up in the wild card. Not a horrible position to be in, but you definitely like to add a little bit of padding. The division is what matters. The Yankees have now passed you for second in the division again. Technically, you're tied, but they hold some tiebreakers, so they're currently second in the division. And you're still 5 games back on the Blue Jays. If you would have won these last 2 days, you'd be 2 up on New York, and you'd be 3 games back on Toronto, But you crap the bed, you lose 2 very winnable games, and you walk out gaining absolutely no ground when every game from here on out absolutely matters. Do the Red Sox win today? Walker Buehler on the mound, you have to split. You cannot get the, mini sweep against the Baltimore Orioles, because then you head to New York to take on the Yankees for a 4-game series. And that is going to be one of the most key series for the rest of the year. You can either bury your season or you can resurrect your season in those 4 games. Now, I'm confident against the Yankees. I don't think the Yankees are that good, but I don't think the Orioles are that good either. Now, the difference is you also have your 3 top starters against the Yankees. But again, I don't think that the Marlins or the Orioles are good either. So it's concerning to say the least, but they need to win. Yes or no? Let me know down below in the comments. That's where we're going to end it, guys. A little bit of a shorter video today, but not a lot to really talk about. And just kind of a somber day. Got good injury news, but the game was bad, so I wanted to kind of fly through it. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. Once again, the next 10 people to follow, I will shout out in tomorrow's video. Help me get to 1,000 followers as soon as possible. Also, make sure you subscribe, join the channel. Helps get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month, the 1st of September. And yeah, we are locked in. It's going to be a very interesting end of the season. I'm very excited. I hope you are too. Make sure you lock us in. And until next time, go Sox.